What's up going on, guys? Welcome back to Salesmen After Hours, episode 33.
God
dude,
damn.
33. I mean, it's crazy, because that's how old I am, too, so it's like, it's just kind of weird that we're on...
Just opening up with a blatant lie right there.
I don't think you know what the word blatant means. How are we all doing tonight, guys? What's going on?
Anyway.
How are we doing?
Pretty good.
I'm blatantly good.
Okay. You've proved me wrong.
Getting there.
I mean, things could be better. I went in a loop yesterday.
You were saying this before.
Yeah.
I was like...
It was so... I had deja vu about something in my, house, but then I had deja vu about getting deja vu, and then I got deja vu about getting deja vu about getting deja vu, and then it was a 15-minute loop of me just going further down the line of deja vu about deja vu about deja vu.
So, what was physically... Were you just, standing still in a room while this was happening?
Yeah, this was I walked into my room, but, I did it a different way than, let's say, I would normally, because I, tossed something a weird way, and I don't do that. And I got deja vu about it, and then all of a sudden it just started going and going and going. I'm like, I feel like I remember this, but then I feel like I remembering this.
I can picture you for an hour as you're just walking back and forth in the two rooms, just going, I was just here. Hang on, wait. I was just in... You go back again. What is going on?
It's like your controller died and you're looking for fucking batteries around your house and can't find them, so your guy's just standing there doing the idle.
You just do loops around the house till you just magically find a batteries that appear.
I was trying to connect Bluetooth and it wasn't working.
So, and then what snapped you out of it? Was it just
did you just why am I thinking about this? About my day?
Seems like something you could have done right away.
15 minutes earlier?
But you get it. You get into loops like that. I don't know if I share the story, but we were playing GTA a couple weeks ago, and for 10 minutes straight, this motherfucker was just narrating what he was doing, but he was just going, I'm driving down the road, there's some cops after me, I'm gonna get off at this exit, oh, they're shooting out my tires, oh, my tire just popped out, I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna go find a new car, I just found a new, and I had to just be like, dude, stop.
Bro, I'm with you. I'm right next to you, bro.
We're in the same car, we were doing a mission, I was doing the same things he was doing.
I remember one time, I think it was me and Sean, we were playing. It was this was the COVID era. This was 2020, 2021. We were doing I think we were doing VIP work or something like that. It was one of the missions where you had to there was one that we had to go up to the top of the map to do and then fucking race back down to do the other one. So we were doing that. And keep in mind, this is at fucking maybe 2:30 in the morning. We're driving. It's the one bridge when you're going down to the city. It's not
Is it past by the airport? The military base airport?
Kind of around there. Yeah. We were coming up on the turn to go onto that bridge, and at my
impossible right turn.
Yeah. We were hitting there, and at my desk, I fell asleep for 10 seconds. Just long enough, obviously I was driving, just long enough to barely miss the turn and go fucking careening off of the cliff into the fucking ocean.
Oh my God.
One last story because I want to move on, but in a similar vein. There was one night, everyone knows what I'm talking about, but I'm going to tell you out there. And you on TikTok, how are you? How you doing over there if you're watching? If there's, But, we were all over here one night, and we had some really good chocolate that night. Really fucking delicious chocolate.
Really, really good chocolate.
It was so yummy, in fact, that it made Billy kind of sleepy. We were playing a game of Smash Bros, and he fell asleep during the match,
sitting on the couch, holding my fucking controller.
He woke himself back up and finished the match.
I think it was Sean who said that. You saw me stop moving for a second in game, and then he looked over, and I was The funniest part is I remember I was playing Pac-Man too. Somehow I don't know how I remember that.
Shout out
Pac-Man.
I do.
I think we're doing randoms.
Yeah,
probably.
Because I know I wouldn't have fucking picked Pac-Man any other way.
God. Yeah.
that was a lot
Fun
of
times.
Yeah,
I know.
I don't know what's going on.
I have a question.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah,
True.
we have
Well,
had a
get
question
asked
on
a
our screen
question.
for the last 5 minutes.
My question today. There's Jersey Mike's within my throat. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Shouts out, Jersey Mike's.
My question today is, what weapon would you bring to fight God? And while you think, my answer is, I told them already, but the I Spy book from the early 2000s, because I think it would like collapse his brain.
Yeah.
Immediately. Too much information. Too much. Too fast.
I was telling them all, like, my whole thing was like, you're trying to quiz God, and he's at the book just sitting there like, where the fuck are the sunglasses? Just reading for like an hour straight.
There's like a fucking like category 9 hurricane whenever he fucking does
You
that.
already,
Just hits the
you
ground.
already like do you have him beat, and he's like down, just he's on his deathbed, just please show me where the glasses were.
I would take. I would probably take like a Seinfeld weed pen. Probably like
What?
like one of those ones that you like find in on like the street, like one of the fucking cracked carts, and it's like because you know it's gonna be some fucking like it's gonna be some bad shit. So then you give it to him, and then he's fucking like he's tweaking.
Seinfeld?
You know, there's it could be anyone.
You
do
find some
Simpsons.
weird ones on the side of the
you
road.
do.
He just takes it out of the car, just Jerry,
No, but yeah.
Jerry, I need a mattress.
I would, either a Seinfeld or, yeah, no, I think Seinfeld. Seinfeld's the move. I gotta.
Shouts out Sean for throwing the paper
You know,
towels
shouts out,
dangerously close to our camera.
shouts out paper towels, guys. Let's go.
Oh boy.
But yeah, that's my weapon.
You see, I mean, so my initial pick is very similar to Chelle's because I would probably think like, where's Waldo? But I would manually remove Waldo meticulously
That's
from
evil.
every
Fuck,
page.
you want to talk about like quizzing God with the I Spy book? He would be at that shit. Do you think he would ever like know that there was no Waldo, or do you think he would just be like that dumb that he would for like 3 days just? I've looked everywhere, man.
I mean,
Where is he?
I mean, sometimes he's hard to find. I mean,
That's true.
He's got a point.
you might just be overlooking him. You never know.
How many times in your lives have you guys found Waldo? Do you have like a rough estimate?
So I only owned one of the Where's Waldo books, and I found him in everywhere. But I also was looking for like the other. You know, there's like the other characters.
Yeah, there's a few other side characters.
Do you know the hardest one is the dog, right? Because it's just the tail.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right.
They don't show it, it's just the tail.
That's fucked up.
I think I missed like one of them, and I was like, I got to tears like twice. I just couldn't find the tail.
Dude, go back, bro. You gotta finish what you started.
I got
You
it.
gotta.
8 billion likes, and I'll bring a Where's Waldo book and complete it in front of you.
Yeah, just the entire population
Just
watching our
everyone,
show. It's just drop a like, drop a like, drop a follow.
Drop a like.
Yep.
What about you, Jack? What would you bring?
I was thinking more simple. My first thought was a gigantic, like, tentacle dildo, because he'd be so shocked at it that he wouldn't know what to do, you know what I mean?
That's true. That's
So,
big.
That was
Why
my
are
first
all of our
thought.
plans just throwing God off his mojo? Like,
Well, that's the only
shaking
way.
him up a little bit.
It's the only way you could defeat it. He'd be like, how the fuck did my creation create this? And he'd just fucking die, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, cool.
he just wouldn't know what to do.
Okay, cool. So I'll bring like a sword or something to,
Yeah, I was gonna-
to actually like attack him.
Yeah,
No
but
one said a weapon.
I'm not gonna
Which
give.
is fair.
I'm not gonna hit him with puzzles. I'm gonna kill God.
yeah, but like you have to assume he's somewhat still like omniscient and powerful to a point. So like he could just like, no, you don't have sword anymore.
That's why I'm saying
Can't just like teleport my sword away.
He's not a wizard.
That's what,
Yeah, he's God, not a wizard.
You don't know what God can do.
that's what I'm saying. You got to give him a hit off the cracked cart, and he'll lose all like,
His mojo.
He'll lose
Yeah,
all
he'll
of his
lose-
abilities.
he'll lose-
You'll
yeah.
be able to fight him on a fair level.
He wouldn't know what
exactly.
I fear Billy wins because that feels the most like both a weapon and like
It could be a weapon that you throw that shit. It's like small. It could
You
fucking
can break it like glass shards. You can stab
Yeah,
him with
yeah.
it.
I
See?
mean,
It can
like,
poke out an eye.
like drugs as a weapon, but like
That
golf,
too,
I guess.
yeah.
But I guess I'll have to give Eric points because I judge all of these secretly and I'm God.
What about you, Mickey?
Oh, so we're interrupting me for Mickey Mouse.
He needs to give his opinion. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
So you interrupted me to get the opinion of a mouse.
Yeah. With sunglasses.
Remember the strike system that I have for you? That applies to every day.
Does that apply to every day?
That lost you all of your strikes.
Oh,
And now
Mickey's gone.
The strikes are for me threatening to not be the manager on account of you interrupting me to ask the opinion of Mickey the Mouse.
Mickey the mouse.
The mouse.
The mouse!
He is a mouse.
I don't
now-
even remember what I was going to say. Move on.
Now he's under the table.
A mouse by trade.
Mouse by trade.
Eric, what's going on, man?
Yeah.
Well, I was told that
Hey,
I'm gonna come out.
I was also thinking about,
Yeah. What's up?
Jack, so what do you got today?
Yeah, man.
What did you bring with us?
So, I have
You seem kind of tense there, Jack.
I have a
know you're on a
special.
podcast.
I have a special.
What the fuck?
Wait, turn it up. Hold on, wait.
Is bro wearing a Pip Boy?
So wait. It's better with audio, right?
Okay.
You gotta.
Okay. Does the audio work on?
It should.
I know what the audio is.
I
Well,
wish-
if people know
yeah.
what the audio is,
Yeah.
then you should know.
Do you want to tell?
Here, wait. What I have is an idea. Guys,
Just see this
guys
guy's
are on a podcast.
I'm gonna
Do you
cut
want-
this out. We're gonna.
Do you want to
Insane.
tell? Do you want to tell them what the name of this was?
Someone play the audio on your phone. My phone's.
I got it. I got
the
it.
name.
You got it.
So I put a link to this video, and I named the link "Unnecessary Sexual Tension." And
Yeah.
I
What about this?
so here's my thoughts, right? So that's
Wait, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, so
Fuck, we messed up the audio.
what the fuck is on his arm?
Pip Boy.
Yeah, from Fallout.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Where's the tension coming in on this?
okay, well, like I found this video again, and I really wanted to show you guys again to remind you. And with the unnecessary sexual tension, I was like gonna make that a separate thing, but then I thought it'd be funnier to make it together and be like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw you off. But like, also, why the fuck is he staring at me like that?
Yeah,
'Cause
he's
he's
got
like a
he's
video
got like
game.
that
Yeah,
1,000-yard stare.
You know what I
like-
mean? Like he's like, I obviously I know it's a satire, but like, why are you looking at me like that? You know what I
Genuinely,
mean?
I don't think this guy is satire.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
no,
know.
it is not. He still
I
makes
don't
these
know.
videos.
He
He
still
like
makes
acts-
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh my
I thought he was
god! No way! Wait,
At least I'm
Oh, this
pretty
is from
sure.
2020.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
an old one.
this
no,
is
this
so
classic.
this is so old. It's like old as fucking time. Oh my god!
Yeah, see?
he's still doing it.
Oh, to the same song.
Yeah, he like
This is from that.
recreated
I
it.
I hate this song.
Does he do
so
anything else? Hey guys.
Oh, this
Seems
is-
like it isn't.
Oh, this is just that. This is just that same video,
Guys, this is
just
from
a
Full
green
Math
screen.
Video.
Cool math. Wait,
This
they
one's
have
a new
Shout
one, I
out
think.
Cool Math Games.
Yo.
Who's this?
No, it's just it's just a green screen of the original video.
Yeah,
Oh,
or like one of the
yeah.
other videos
That
he
looks-
has.
And now, how stupid am I?
Oh my god,
Oh
he's
my
still.
god!
Holy shit, he's still.
He has such,
Consumers
like,
when they
an-
see an old guy wearing a grail.
guys, we're just
What?
watching TikToks on the
No, we're
show.
just
We gotta
watching
fucking move
TikTok.
on.
Oh my
What are we
god, he
doing?
did it again!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When was
Yeah.
January?
Oh wait, he stopped.
Oh wait,
Oh my god.
wait,
Wait.
Holy shit.
wait, hang on.
This is a long video, guys. We can't
wait,
just
hang
watch
on.
videos
Oh my
on the
God.
pod, guys.
Wait, this
We-
might
We
be.
can be
Hang
a
on.
reaction channel, it's fine.
Well, just we're not gonna.
React Andy's.
This
the fuck?
this might
What?
be. Wait.
What?
Holy shit.
What?
Huh?
Oh my god.
Holy
Dude's
shit.
underground.
It's a whole ARG, guys. Holy shit, I linked an ARG.
Shout out to Where is Blake on TikTok.
Well, I just want to say real quick, the caption is, looks like my summer vacation is ... over. Where is he
He's,
going?
like, walking really
Alright, yeah, just like, okay. Oh, he's backing up somewhere. Oh, who's this now?
It's the
It's the
worst
same-
video I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
Yeah, this is so
Oh, we need like
bad.
audio.
That
Oh, it's a perfect.
Oh, it's a loop!
Oh.
Yo, shout out.
That was really nice.
That was
Sad.
beautiful.
It was an interesting time.
The same level as there's this TikTok guy named Maddox. I don't know if you've been getting him on your For You page, but he still does like 2017 like MLG like meme content.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's the worst. And nobody knows if it's a bit or not because he's never broken character. In like the 4 years he's done it.
At this point, like, when you play a character like that and you just don't break, it's you now. And
Yeah.
you just become that. You can't get out of that shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Would you like, because assuming he's making money off of these videos, would you like sell yourself out to still do like 10-year-old humor?
I couldn't. I mean, if
For
it,
the right money.
if it pays the bills, you know, like if it's the right money, then
Yeah.
maybe. But like,
Should we start like a children's entertainment channel like Blippi?
yeah.
Dude,
that's what we're missing. I think that's what we need.
I talked to you about it. Like, there's this kids YouTuber named Danny Go who my students fucking adore watching him. He makes like 6 figures a month.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you all listening to know that Eric once sat me down at his kitchen table on his phone, put Danny
I had to
Go,
put it on.
and just sat me down and made me watch it, the whole thing. And then while he and Sean just like cooked dinner, like I was their baby, like that.
I had to put on a sensory video.
He then continued. You still do that? You put on sensory videos for me when I'm at the table.
Like the fruit dancing.
Oh, I
Like,
love that one.
I don't need these. Like I'm doing other things when I'm like I'm entertained already. But I think we should start like a. Why do you have tape on your finger, George? I think we should start like a kids channel, like a Salesmen Entertainment brings sales babies.
Yo.
Oh my
That
god.
would be hard as fuck.
No.
That would be so
We cannot
sick.
sell out like this guy.
Billy does like a,
Is
Billy
it
does,
selling out if we don't have any money promised? This is just a passion, I think.
Billy does a 2-minute song about like how Dragon Ball was like a thing. And it's
Wait,
like
that's kind of a good idea.
That's true.
Guys,
Educating.
I'm gonna put it on the Notion.
Okay, good.
It's a good idea. We're not selling out.
No.
we're buying it.
We're buying in, yeah.
Is it selling out if we're providing content still to humans? They're just infantile?
No, we're not selling out because we're cool, and that's all there is about that.
We're not selling out because
That's-
we're not making any money off of it.
Yeah.
Jack, I think you're using the term selling out wrong. I think you just don't want to be associated with baby content.
No, I don't want babies.
No one's forcing them, like, you don't have to, like, have a kid. I'm saying we go, like, hey guys!
No.
Hey guys!
No.
Hello.
No.
So this is called a cartridge. You don't touch these until you're older.
This is called a VHS tape. We used to watch television on it.
So what's this
true.
voice you're
That's-
doing?
Just the voice.
Every kid show has to have a fucking.
You have to have like a
voice
deep,
like that.
low
Bumbly old
voice.
man.
Yeah, exactly.
For like kids shows. It like
You're the
soothing,
guy
I
that
get?
you're
I
the
don't
guy
know.
that always comes into every episode for like a 5-minute segment, and you're always like the star of the show.
Hey kids.
Guys, I really, like, we could, like, build a whole set. Like,
Yeah.
right there, we could have, like, a fun little backdrop.
Oh, let's
Guys?
fucking go.
We get salesmen written in like plastic like play blocks.
Guys!
Okay,
Guys! I think this is where we need to go. Like, podcast Thursdays,
All right, we
Coffee
get-
and Credits weekends, kids channel content Sundays for the Lord.
Yep. So today, kids, we're gonna learn how to commit tax fraud.
No.
That's
Yeah.
So I'm thinking
Let's
we
do
could,
it.
I'll watch that.
So I was thinking more like math, not like
like,
how to build
Jack,
math.
1 Jack plus 1 Eric equals 2 George and Billy's. I don't know.
You know,
We'll table it.
1 Jack plus 1 George equals 1 Eric.
True.
You know, like
So that's just being mean now.
So we're talking about weight distribution now.
Yes.
Now we're being mean.
I thought that's what we were
Well,
originally.
do you think about volume? If we put a tub of water and we have George go in it, there only a little water comes out. But if I go in it, a lot of water comes out.
We do
That's called
displacement.
volume.
We get what was it? Wait, Erlenmeyer flasks we used.
buddy.
Giant
we
Erlenmeyer
we
flasks.
drop these like really complicated like equations on these kids.
all,
Like, we-
all the videos are gonna be us like doing like 1+1 basic like math, like like social skills. George is gonna be like hard chemistry.
Okay.
Wait, what's the children's show that is like secretly not really a children's show?
Happy
It's
Tree
like
Friends?
Happy Tree Friends?
Yeah.
It could
Yeah.
be like them though.
That's
We could like baby explain like carts and like
And then like I'll teach him how to make like black tar heroin. Or like
yeah.
Loki though, I could do a whole kids episode on how to play blackjack.
This is what I'm saying, guys. We have
It's
to
numbers.
invest in this.
It's numbers. It's counting.
It's math.
yeah.
Jack, you're like the perfect guy to be like, hey guys.
Yeah.
is this who I
Hey,
is this who I am to you people?
it's Jacko the Clown here to teach you about art.
We could be clowns.
Please, can we talk about something else now?
Okay,
Billy,
what
please
else
move
is
on. Billy, what do you got today?
Yeah, let's go to the death of online
Yeah.
multiplayer from,
Yeah.
I know. I've
from
said on.
talking to babies.
I've said on the.
Do it
I know
like as a baby episode.
I've said on the show like a number of times that I feel like I've been hitting. I'm in my era of like playing single player games and not like online like multiplayer or whatever. Now I'm slowly realizing that I'm just like in general I'm just not getting anything out of online multiplayer anymore.
You're working
like
on
games.
You're working on yourself now with games.
Literally like in terms of like. Like, and I'm not talking about like just games with like online modes, because like obviously like I'm playing Tekken right now. I'm fucking grinding like as
up.
much as I can.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm playing online for a lot of it. But like if I lose fucking 3 games in a row and I'm ready to fly kick someone's head off, like if I have a single player like game that I can go back to and play, then then that's fine. I'm not like counting it in this discussion. I'm talking about like shit like fucking like Marvel Rivals or Overwatch or whatever, like things like that. Like I feel like I was thinking for a while that like, oh, it's just a phase. I'll just start playing them again eventually. And now I'm realizing that like, oh, I don't think I like these anymore.
So you mean online multiplayer in terms of like competitiveness, not like
Yeah,
Minecraft where you work, or like GTA where like you're playing together.
No, yeah, like I said, if I can play it single player, then it doesn't like
Okay.
count for
Yeah.
this discussion. I'm talking just only
Online games.
multiplayer, only online.
So like PvP games, or like stuff like where you're entirely online and you're like fighting other people.
Yeah.
and I understand that. I honestly have to say it's partially due to the direction online games took. They took a more grindy route to encourage microtransactions. That's just the way it is now, and as a result, online games don't feel as good anymore because you have to spend days, let's say, grinding for something that in the past you could spend a day doing quests
Yeah.
with people and you do the same stuff. And so now those kinds of games have gotten grindier or even more sweaty.
Microtransactions genuinely ruined, and like, I think Fortnite, I guess, is like the biggest start of like the like
No,
really
before
bad.
that.
What would you say
Horse
was like
armor.
the first?
Yeah, the Oblivion horse armor.
Oblivion, so 2000, like early
The
2000s.
prequel to Skyrim, the
Yes.
game that came out before that.
They had like a $5 DLC, which just gave you armor that you could put on your horse.
It was like
That
a
was it.
golden. It was like a golden horse armor. And it was,
No real benefit.
Yeah.
$5, and they made millions, if not billions, off of that. And so that just proved everything
Because
else.
just no
But,
one
like,
had
Fort-
just ever done anything. Fortnite definitely
That's,
like
like, the
exemplar.
yeah.
I think like the Oblivion walked so Fortnite could run. I guess you could say.
Oblivion made millions, Fortnite made billions, and that's what showed everyone, oh crap, there's not just millions in this, you can make billions
Yeah.
if you get lucky.
Yeah.
But
like-
yeah, it's like. Or yeah, what were you saying?
Like, can we just hang on? Like, this goes out to, because I know every game developer, every major whatever is listening to this right now.
they're all watching.
Guys, we have enough battle passes. We have enough. You don't need to add it to every fucking game.
Yeah.
No
Kick-
games don't have battle passes. JRPGs, which is what I play, which is what you should start playing too. All of you, especially you.
It's like fucking, hey, you want the fucking like battle pass for like I can't think of anything funny right now.
You know what
Call
else?
of Duty.
You know what else
Call of
doesn't have
Duty.
Battle Pass, Eric?
What is that Battle Pass?
All the games I play.
Yeah, okay, but like you play the worst games ever. you play games.
You just have to think in the games I
No,
play.
you play games that make you hate life.
You just have to think.
Like, all right. So the games that he plays are what's an example of one? What's that zombie one where like
Project Zomboid.
Project Zomboid.
So we're at dinner one night and he's explained to me this game, Project Zomboid. And the way he's describing it genuinely wears the fun in it. He goes, "Oh, like so you're being hunted by zombies, but like you need medicine, and if you get sick and can't find a doctor, you'll die. You can jump out windows, but if you jump wrong, you can land on shards of glass and bleed out. You can get like a cold and die even though you're doing everything right. Where's the fun in that?"
Survive it. If you survive, because when you can survive a year in the game, like in game, it's like an accomplishment. And there's like then challenges that you can do where like zombies get faster or there's less food.
Okay, it's like hardcore Minecraft.
Yes.
Pretty. It's like you have like the one world that you keep playing, and you die, you fucking start a new one, and eventually, just over time, you get better.
Yeah, but could you imagine if, like, in Minecraft Hardcore, there was a random chance that you can get sick, and you have to find, like, a cleric in a
Yeah,
village?
I'm saying
and
obviously
if you
Zomboid
can't
is harder.
find- yeah.
It's like obviously hard. It's that to the extreme. But
Yes.
obviously, there's people who like the extreme, like this fucking
Exactly.
guy.
But like I also play games that are worse. And those are not the games I'm talking about.
What is the worst, like, George game that you've ever played?
So I mean, I've got the games that are you spend basically an hour looking at spreadsheets and then you get to play for 10 minutes.
What the fuck?
Because it's like, you know, you have to set up, prices for this, my income, my this, all my different resources. I'm taking an X amount of electricity, putting out this much of food, and taking in this much of this.
Also, Schedule 1.
But worse. Like, because I played one game that's, you're controlling a galactic empire, and you have to worry about every fucking resource.
Yeah, bro, that was Schedule 1. Dude. You didn't get the Sativa Starship?
No,
Bro, you
no,
didn't
no,
unlock
no,
it
We
yet?
yeah.
played a game of schedule. We played a online schedule 1. We had it's like fun. I talked to him the next day. One night he has like a book and like he has everything list. I'm like, dude, the game comes with a list,
Yeah, but it's
and he still has his own like. He has like a fucking Excel sheet. I'm like, bro.
I don't blame him though. I love making like sheets and like documents for shit. It's
Work
like
did that
hits
to me.
it literally hits that part of my brain where it's like, oh, this is all like categorized somewhere, even though I'm never gonna use it.
Chelle,
It's
you're
so
doing
cool.
a great job, by the way. I've been
this
looking
is
over
awesome.
while we've been
Yeah.
talking about this.
This is what I'm saying.
Is this your
This
pitch?
is what
This is-
we
I'm-
could be.
Is this your pitch?
This is my mock-up. This is my design. Graphic design is my passion.
True.
We could have a kids branch.
Yeah, I'm down. Fuck it.
I met with like mostly silence, so
I'm
we
down.
can move on.
there was
I
a
think-
nod.
There was
nodded.
a
There
nod.
There's a nod.
and a nod goes so far in the podcast.
I think we can. I think we can divert some of the funds from the energy drink division. I think we can probably funnel some
Huh?
into this if we get like the proper acceptance. You know, all that good stuff.
We
I
have
think we
like
could.
$20.03.
Yeah, I mean, we could divert some of the funds.
I mean, we do have the restaurants being built, and those are
That's
going to start
true, yeah.
producing soon.
Those
So
are-
once those start giving us income,
We can talk about business on the
Yes,
show.
yeah.
Speaking of games, I think it's time we should move on to our main segment, guys.
Yes.
What are we thinking?
yeah.
So if you guys, I was okay. If you guys
Yay.
haven't heard
Who's that?
that, we'll get to that.
Okay.
If you
Hey,
guys
sir.
haven't heard, so speaking of divisions, actually, it's good that we were just talking about that. Our video game division just got a brand new investor. We're getting some higher budget
Oh,
up
yeah?
here. It's,
Okay.
yeah, it's
Damn.
big. I can't say who it is just for now while we're still working out the finalities of the deal. But
Okay.
that doesn't matter. What does matter is that they are asking us to make 4 video games for them. And they want us to design them. And I thought, how's the best way to do that?
How is it?
A fucking draft, apparently.
Yeah.
I guess I thought of that.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
Here, how's this gonna? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna start. There are gonna be four categories. We're gonna start left to right. So it'll be me, George, Jack, Eric. The next one, it'll be George, Jack, Eric, me, and then so on and so forth.
Okay.
You guys get it. Yeah. All right. So first we have genre.
Okay.
We got a number of options here. We have hack and slash, open world, JRPG, 2D fighting game, sandbox, MMORPG, a battle royale, or mobile slap. So
Okay. Pretty good
a lot of-
genres.
I wanted to go for like, or I asked our investor for the kind of the most varied like pool of genres we can get. Me personally, I'm gonna go with the tried and true, my bread and butter. I know it like the back of my hand. I'm gonna go with JRPG.
Not bad, not bad.
gonna-
It's a very good
Yeah.
genre to go with.
I agree.
So, I'm up next, and
Yes, you are.
yes, the choice for me is probably a little more clear and cut.
Buddy.
It's gonna be open world all the way.
That's big. That's a good one. That's those are big now. Those are
Yeah.
fucking mile a minute. Those are coming out.
Oh, I
So-
love those games.
For me, I would have to go with the 2D fighting game.
2D
I
that's
love me.
huge.
I love me a fighting game, to be
Okay.
honest, and 2D fighting is so great. So
I'm torn between two, but I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go with the battle royale.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, I see you on Fortnite a lot. I know you have the experience. I know I know you're well versed.
I know the battle royale genre is kind of dying.
I mean, hey, you could be the one to bring it back.
I'm bringing it
true,
back.
yeah.
Plus, we're basically making these for free, so it's not on our shoulders if it fails.
Yeah.
All right. So we have JRPG. What did you say?
Open world.
JRPG, open world, 2D fighter, battle royale. Okay. Setting. Where's your game going to take place? We have fantasy floating islands, a space station, Philadelphia after an Eagles loss, an IKEA, floating islands in the ocean, different from fantasy. My address. I don't know if we can say that one. A luxury cruise ship or a Jersey Mike's.
Okay. Pretty interesting choices there.
Yeah.
So, since I'm going first here, for me it's a hard one. It's between the two islands.
That's big.
It's between the floating and the other floating. So I think I'm gonna go with the ocean. I'm gonna go with the classic.
That's big. That's good.
Fucking guy.
Floating. In
We
the
love
other
JRPGs set on floating islands, just like Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
Kind of torn. I'm torn between an IKEA, a space station, or a luxury cruise ship.
As you usually are.
But like, I feel like, you know what? I'm gonna go with space station, but like I'm thinking about like there is a cruise ship as one of like the stages.
Okay. Like one of those
Okay.
space like barges, kind of like, or like a
Yeah.
fucking.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, I see the vision.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of torn again between two. While an IKEA initially would be really fun for like you walk around, you pick up items that you find,
Yeah.
you can hit attack people with it. Bro, Philadelphia after an Eagles
That's just a battle royale in
that's
real life.
yeah.
That's like,
So I will pick Philly, but could I change it so that it's Philadelphia when the Eagles won the Super Bowl?
sure.
Because when they won the Super Bowl, they tore off like light posts.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
destroying.
That was
The
I'm
city
sorry,
came
I
to
thought-
They turned it into Gotham.
I thought of that. I figured it would be like. I figured it'd be a more like success. I didn't know it was that bad.
No, it was bad. It was bad.
After they won. Damn.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
why
no.
I was so
It's
glad
bad
the Knicks didn't
regardless.
win the If the Knicks win the NBA
Yeah, we
championship,
would've-
this
we
city is
wouldn't have
getting
a city
burned to the
anymore.
ground.
It's bad.
yeah.
Can I interject real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Just on the topic of luxury cruise ship as a location, there's a group of guys who are putting together a an accurate simulation of the Titanic.
Really?
Dude, I saw that.
Like they have
I'm
the
so
blueprints.
excited for that.
They are making the bolts in the game accurate to the bolts in the real life.
Wow.
They are making everything.
Go with the bolts.
Because that's like a very weird detail to go for.
yeah,
and
it is.
that's
Whoa.
something that they have gone into detail
That's
with. They've gone into the same leather in the seats. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Because they're trying to make it as like
They wanna be
almost
as
like an
accurate.
educational thing.
Huh.
Weird.
That's
but
kind of
interesting.
cool,
Yeah.
though.
that was my quick interjection.
Damn. I gotta
This
check
has
that
been
out.
George's quick interjection. Can we get a graphic for it?
This has been George's quick
This is an easy one for me. JRPG and IKEA is like kind of the
That's-
funniest
yeah.
thing I could ever think of. So we're gonna move right on because I don't think there's anything more to be said about that.
So far, I'm absolutely frame one playing Billion Eric's games.
Let's fucking go. Well, yeah, I'd say we have two, maybe the most important parts next, one of which being the protagonist.
Okay.
What type of character is your main character going to be? We have the chosen one, the silent protagonist, the everyman in hell. This is like someone like just like imagine like an office worker getting put into like a fucking like
Ridiculous situation.
yeah. I can't think of an example right now, but you know what I mean. The Mr. Game & Watch player. I don't know what kind of arc you're going to get out of that one, but if you want to, go ahead. We have the rebel leader. We have the podcaster. That's us. The chosen one out of 100. So like you're chosen, but like it's not really that special. Like you're just a little stronger than somebody else.
Okay.
Or the hardened space marine. Think like Doom Guy or Master Chief.
Is that also like if you're the chosen one, but you're like number like 70? There's 70 people like stronger than you.
No, it's
Or
just
is
for
it just-
every
okay.
for every 100 people, there's a chosen one who's
Okay.
like a little bit stronger than the average person.
Okay.
Well, for a 2D fighting game, like there's usually never really like a main protagonist, but there's usually like a character that's like always a staple.
Always like the face
Like
of
the
the series.
face of the series, so I think I have to go with the Hardened Space Marine.
You
That's
bitch.
big. That's a good one.
I
love
have
Bitch, I
to.
wanted the Hardened
I
Space
have
Marine.
to. Like, it's in space, first of all. So it'd be freaking awesome to have, like, basically, like, a Doomslayer
That's
type
true.
guy.
Yeah, you are
know what
already
I mean?
in space.
Yeah.
That's
So
big. That's
I gotta steal it.
that's
I
a
gotta
smart
steal it.
pickup.
So, and the same kind of thing with the battle royale game. There really isn't like one like set main guy, but I feel like a good default character would be the chosen one.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, Fortnite has Jonesy. That's like
Yeah,
even if it's
he
not
is
like
the
a main
chosen one.
character, you could say he's like the protagonist
Yeah.
or like the face of the series, whatever.
Yeah.
Chosen one.
Okay.
That's good. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
I mean, well, if I'm making a JRPG, I feel like I kind of have to have a silent protagonist. I feel like that's like par for the course, but
No, I was the regular chosen one, not the one out of 100.
because it would be funny,
I was the not the one out of 100. I was the top chosen one.
because it would be funny, I'm gonna go with the Game & Watch player, just because I really want to see what kind of shit he gets up to in an IKEA, even though I'd be the one writing
That's
it.
awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Just like a JRPG where you just like go shopping, just like a normal guy.
Yeah, what?
The enemies are fucking like price tags.
His like secret weapon is like Game and Watch. Like he has it on hand.
So this one gets a little harder for me. I'm gonna have to go with a good old rebel leader.
That's big. That's
So this one's gonna get a little harder for me.
before the last category show. Can we get a quick readout on what all of our games are so far?
So Billy has a JRPG taking place in IKEA, and you're gonna play as a Mr. Game & Watch player.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay. George has an open world game in a floating ocean island, and you play as a rebel leader.
Okay.
So
Don't
Star
know where
Wars.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess the rebellion took place and you like landed.
Star Wars on the ocean.
That'd be fucking sick.
Pirates.
Jack has a 2D fighting game in a space barge with boats, and you play as the hardened space marine.
That's big.
Wait,
That's
that's
a-
like kind of perfect.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude,
It fits perfectly.
Nice.
Genius.
The artist designs the nicest video game. And Eric has a battle royale taking place post the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes. job.
Super Bowl win. Thank you. And you play as the top chosen one.
Dude, I wonder who the chosen one of Philadelphia was that night. Someone had to have like.
Who was the
It was
MVP of the
guy on
Eagles?
top-
Oh,
It
true.
was the guy on the top of the that one building.
That was no, that was in New York after the Knicks. I remember seeing that.
Yeah,
was
that
the
was
picture
New York.
of the
I've become
the guy
confused.
sitting on
Not
the.
only that was New York after they won the second round.
Yeah.
There were two more rounds they could have won. This city will burn to the ground if the Knicks win.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Last but not least, because I think this is also something that really like can either make or break your game is the visuals.
Okay.
We have lush realisms. Think like Red Dead 2 or like fucking like any game that comes out like this year. Fucking AAA, whatever. PS2, GameCube era. Words. I'm not really sure how you'd make that one work, but it's up to you. 3D, 2D. We have hand-drawn animation. We have the Tiger wrist games. We have a 16-bit or cel-shaded.
The risk games.
He's not gonna get it because I'm gonna take it now. because I feel like you have to with the battle royale. But it'd be really funny if Jack did a 2D fighting game with lush realism. But no, I am taking lush realism because I feel like that's the only thing you really need for like a good.
Especially like a real place like Philadelphia.
Yeah.
JRPG 3D 2D easy fucking
Oh, okay.
best.
Yeah,
best.
So what is that
But
like? What
it's
does that
like,
mean?
If you've ever seen, I don't think I can describe it without showing you. I'll show you after the show. It's just a really like good looking way to make like a pixelated sort of game.
Yeah. For me, I'm gonna have to go with hand-drawn animation.
Fuck.
Damn.
That would look really cool with the ocean.
Yeah.
That would look really good with the ocean.
Shit.
Please
do words.
Words? How would that work? No.
Words.
It will have words, but
It's just a text-based adventure.
text-based
So Pokemon.
adventure. Oh shit. I don't know if cell shaded or 16-bit, but I feel like it was a 2D fighting game. 16-bit is like such a classic.
That's true. Yeah, that's like
yeah.
that's the home for it.
Honestly, yeah, I'll do that shit.
Guys, I'm gonna say we got some fire fucking games coming
Yeah.
out.
True.
Do we want to get one last read through of?
God, I really wish mine was real.
I just
God damn.
That hurts. My PC fucking hurts
It does.
when you hit the kneecap. I've done that before.
Alright, so our official games that will be made because our video game division got extra funds,
Yes.
which is great.
True.
Yeah.
I hope we at some point get to see these funds.
Well,
We
yeah.
get paid.
We'll see them in the revenue that these games make. I guess that'll be for us to find
I'm
out.
gonna make up titles for all of them.
Sure.
Because I'm classically known to be really good at thinking on the spot with my brain.
That's true.
Okay, so Billy has a JRPG taking place in IKEA, and a
Game and watch player.
like I don't know what that is. A Game and Watch player you play as, and it is 2D, 3D.
Yes.
art style.
Yes.
Wait, hang on, real quick. When you say Game & Watch player, do you mean like a person that plays
Yes,
it, or like
a
the
man
actual
who
Mr. Game & Watch?
a person who plays Mr. Game and Watch in Smash Bros.
Okay.
She has like a switch on him at all
Oh, that
times.
guy!
Yeah.
Who is
Who
this?
the-
Where did
That's
I
not...
Who is this?
That was
found Mr.
a guy
Game
from
& Watch.
Naruto. I don't know how you
Yeah.
got him.
I'm gonna call that game
Yeah.
furniture fighting.
Let's
Ooh,
fucking go.
okay,
I fuck
okay.
with that.
Yeah.
All
There
right.
you go. I'm so smart.
Furniture fighting. Okay.
Can you guess what I was going for with mine? Ocean, Rebel,
I feel like I should be getting
Pirate.
One.
Oh fuck! God damn it!
Pirate
Fuck, I
open
should have
world
said
game.
pirate instead. That would have been so. God damn it!
Dude.
George has the One Piece, I guess. He has an open world fight. He has an open world game taking place in a floating ocean island, and you play as a rebel leader, and it's hand drawn.
That is just One Piece.
George finds the One Piece. That's what you get named. Jack has a 2D fighting game taking place in a space barge, but not Star Wars really, but like kind of Star Wars. We decided. You play as the hardened space marine, and the theme is words.
No.
And the theme is words.
It's like
16-bit
it's like
with
it's like
words.
that art where it's like people like twist all the words and shit to like make like pictures.
Yeah. I'm also gonna like I'm the night before this gets released, I'm hacking into the system and I'm changing any like audio that you put into it to just be words by Bo Burnham. So any fight that takes place, the opening screen, the credits, anything, it's words by Bo Burnham. Your game is called
Words.
Your game is called
Great.
Scrabble Squabble.
That's actually
alright.
kind of hard. I actually fuck
Wait.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scrabble
Yup.
That goes
squabble.
hard.
Yup, I just did a little dance for anyone who is watching this. You can't see me actually. Eric has a battle royale taking place in Philadelphia post the Super Bowl win. You play as the top chosen one, and it is lush realism. So like GTA.
Yeah, like GTA or like
Like-
Red Dead, just like basically modern graphics. You all know what we mean.
Yeah. I'm gonna call this one. I'm gonna call this one. Picture like a big like big font with like that tire tracky kind of texture.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. This is the title screen. Boom! The city with no god.
Damn.
And then it opens up to like all the fighting and everything.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking hard about this because this sounds like a game that I would literally buy a PlayStation for just to play it. Like I'm kind of obsessed with this.
To go to Philadelphia on the night that it all happened.
Dude.
Oh my god! Wait, you play as the top chosen one is like a reporter sent to like Philadelphia like during like for the post Super Bowl, but they never knew how bad it would be.
Ooh.
And then you get a gun.
The chosen one is the quarterback for the Eagles. He's going out to celebrate with the crowd, but like they're throwing bricks at him, and he's like,
That's in story mode.
it's just the next Dead Rising.
And then a year into the game, the Darth Vader skin comes out, and you make $10 trillion.
Dude, true.
Guys,
Damn.
do you want? I'm gonna break all of the rules and give you my game.
Yes,
Yeah.
But I don't have to draft it. I just have to go back to the list.
that's true.
I'm gonna have what game do I like, guys? I like the what's GTA?
Open world.
Open world.
So I have to have an open world game that takes place in an IKEA.
That's big.
You play as I don't want any of these. You play as me. I meant to say my name.
Yes.
Okay.
My theme is also words. But that is to say that every single object and like thing is just like written with words to look at like a texture, and it took 40 years to develop.
Could you pull up
Yeah.
the show Word World? This is what I describe all of like the things in your game to look like.
Word world.
So like
Oh my God,
go to
World World!
images.
Oh.
What are you?
World!
So it's like go to the watermelon. Like go to the watermelon. It's a slice of watermelon, but it spells out the word watermelon.
Oh.
I remember.
That's what
Oh my
I've been
God.
envisioning your like words to mean.
Wordsworthian.
Is this like world?
Oh my. Oh, where
But
am
the bear looks like it's spelled bear.
The bear.
Oh, that's sick as hell.
Frog.
Frog is
Dog.
frog.
I completely forgot about this
It was
show.
on
Wow.
PBS. Wait, speaking of PBS, no, really quick, because no one ever knows what I'm talking about. Do you guys remember the show Wishbone?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, George. George.
This-
oh
this
my
doesn't
My
I know where
grandparents
dog.
only had
yes.
this channel,
My PBS show was Cyber Chase.
Yeah.
That
Cyber
was
Chase
good.
was pretty
Cyber
good,
Chase
too.
That
good.
was a good one, guys. Wishbone was not bad.
Yeah,
He
I
was
remember
a
this
talking
dog.
and he like solved things, right?
Mhm.
But there was a time when I was a wee where I fell off my trike so hard that I like quite literally bashed my knee inwards, and it was like bleeding and the whole bit. But my mom did nothing but put on Wishbone on her TV and put on the fan, like the ceiling fan, and said, I hope you feel better. Do you want an ice pop? I'll go run out and get one. And she ran out to get me an ice pop. She didn't return with an ice pop. I think she came back with like milk or something. But I think I watched maybe like 4 to 5 hours of Wishbone that day.
Huh.
And I
Did you ever get like surgery for your knee?
No, so what happened was, okay. I was a kid, so maybe this is, like, inflated a little bit, but I have one picture of my knee that I took on a digital camera that I have somewhere. But it was kaput. Like, it was, like, smushed. So now one of my kneecaps doesn't really look like the other. And my knee, one time in church, I need to have my own, like, show. One time in church, like, before communion, when we were training for communion, I kneeled in the pew, and my knee, like, did something so heinous that now, every time I kneel, my kneecap has to, like, accommodate to where I am, and it kind of just pops a little.
Huh.
Like, it does a little, like, let me go this way, let me go that way.
Damn.
It has a mind of its own.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, so I never got help for my knee, no, but I learned about Wishbone.
Damn.
He was British, right, George?
I
I'm
think
gonna add
so.
George.
I think he
George knows
was.
everything.
It's been a while. I think he was though.
Obviously, it's been a while.
It's been a while. Wishbone.
I fell down a rabbit hole a couple days ago because I was on just Instagram scrolling through my reels and I saw that Kiara, my girlfriend, shout out Kiara, liked a video of the intro to one of my favorite kid shows growing up. Did any of you watch Jack's Big Music Show? It was on Nick Jr. It's so ahead. It was so ahead of its time.
If I,
It was so ahead of its time.
Holy
This
crap!
show, it was
I
so
might
ahead
have.
of its time, man.
Wait, that's what
I
this is
remember
called?
those.
It was awesome. So
oh yeah,
it
I did watch this.
It was where like a bunch of like it was a bunch of puppets. They did music lessons and they had songs in the middle of it, and they had the quartet of puppets called the Schwartzman Quartet, and they would come in every episode and do a song.
Huh.
They were awesome. This is a
brings
great
back
show.
So much. I'm gonna leave that playing.
It was such a great
Crazy.
show.
Dude.
Wait, do you guys remember the upside? We always get
The Upside Down show?
Oh yeah, I love the Upside Down show.
Guys.
I've seen some of the duos, like the two guys, like their act like outside of the kid show, and they're so fucking impressive.
I'm turning away from the microphone that hears me. I'm trying to like have a conversation with my friend. I can see you guys through here. Hi.
OMG.
So me and my mom were obsessed with the Upside Down show. She would let me stay up super, super late to watch it. She discovered that they became a comedy duo, but they were like fucking
They were really-
raunchy.
Yeah.
They are
I guess
out there.
you kind of have to after doing a kids
Yeah.
show. Like you
like,
get like,
breaks
so
you.
much shit pent up. You gotta just like let it all
Like
out.
they were, but we tried to get tickets for their show, and we could not find them anywhere. They were not going on tour again, the whole bit. So we just sat down and watched like a whole like YouTube video of their show, like their new one, like their most recent, which is probably long ago. But oh my god! But remember like the little things in like the
The
door.
sock puppet. Didn't the room have like Didn't that was like 8,000 doors?
These.
Oh my god!
What are they called?
Yeah, I never
The
watched this
Schmuzzy.
one.
Schmuzzies?
They were Australian.
They were Australian.
Aww.
I don't know if I said this on the show or not, but I know I said this to you guys. But the Upside Down show, like computer flash game on Nickelodeon.com, was my jam. It was like the first ever like version of Scribblenauts before
Yeah.
Scribblenauts became a thing. It was the Upside Down show
Yeah.
flash game.
Guys, this is cute because I'm making whoever stays after this episode watch it. Yeah, that's my It's a good episode.
They would give you like a prompt.
It's the barber shop.
It's so great.
It's where they got really long hair.
The loss of Flash was a tragedy.
It really was.
Oh,
what
literally.
were your favorite flash games as a kid? Did you fuck with Red Ball?
Red Ball?
Red Ball
Oh my
was awesome.
god.
No, what
No,
was
Red
the
Ball was good.
Learn How to Fly?
That was a big
Dude,
one. I played
what was the one where you like turned the porta potty into a car and you like ran it down a hill?
Oh,
Was that just like
I remember.
toilet racing or something?
I
like,
don't remember.
Something like dumb like
I
that.
played.
Was there a flash? Oh my god! Wait, there's a flash game.
This is the game I would play. Wait, I would play their jamboree, and you can like you.
Holy
Oh.
shit! Can you please pull up a clip of the Upside Down show game?
I played.
forgot how to search for a second.
I played the one where you're hitting the arrow keys, you're trying to get the box in the hole.
Oh, yes.
Where you're like rotating
It's
it.
like
It's
cubes
like yes.
with a
yeah,
Z.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Or
that
Run.
one I played like fucking like 100 times.
Run in school
Yeah,
was always
classic.
The drawing one.
Oh my god! Yes,
Yes.
dude, this game was fucking
God.
awesome.
I love this
It's like
game.
Mario Paint,
And then they would.
but for these
and then they
fucking
did like the
guys.
thing.
Yeah.
Dude, that was the fucking.
Oh, it was like with
No.
your like drawing.
Kids
Yeah.
will
That's
never
funny.
understand how fucking like thrilling this was when there's like AI now. You can just make an image of this and this. We would draw a thing and the upside down
You got it.
Yep.
the upside down show guys would hold it and throw it and talk about it, guys.
Shell, I might blow your mind here with old school like Flash. Whenever, can you look up kid pics? KID.
I was just thinking about this like a
Kid
few days
pics.
ago. That's crazy. Eric, in the fucking computer lab in
Yep.
They had the brush.
I'm about to blow
Wait,
your
hold
mind
on.
real
Yeah.
quick.
The microphone is where I talk. They had the brush that had the circles.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
was like
Look in the searches.
This.
Yeah.
Yep.
They had ones where it was like
Dude, I
Yeah.
love cake pics.
Kid pics. Kid pics was the shit.
Wait.
Can we download? Oh my! Oh, Shell found kid pics.
Where's this? Where's the brush?
Oh,
What the
hang
fuck?
on, we'll find it.
We'll
Guys, keep doing
Okay,
it.
we'll
find it.
There's a circle tool. There's a circle tool on the right.
That's what I'm using.
But- Billy, do you have any like old Flash memories?
Not really. It's just like I just said, like like this fucking
Pop
like run
Tropica.
and
Oh
yeah,
my god,
true, Pop Tropica.
Dude, I love the old school like original open like Club Penguin, like
Yeah.
Toontown, like those
Oh
kinds
my
of
Did you
games.
God.
did you guys use Friv games?
Friv?
It was,
No.
it was like a website that was just a composition of Flash games.
oh wait, yes, I did.
Oh,
Oh
I haven't-
shit!
It's like it's hurting me.
oh wow.
I used Girls Go Games.
Shut up!
There was
oh my
there was
God.
cool math games and there was also just addictinggames.com.
Yeah,
that was
addictinggames.com.
That was the one.
That was my
Real
that
ones.
was my shit.
Dude, you kids out there won't know. You won't know about addicting
Literally.
games.
No.
What was that one with like? I remember I played it as a kid, and it started with oh my god, I think it started like Star something. I forgot what it's called, but like you could like make yourself and like you could like customize. You made like a portrait. They also had like songs and games of like the
remember
different
this.
like holidays and like the different like days of the week. Oh my god, it's gonna.
Billy, you would know about the wars that we would have in the elementary school computer lab over Run.
Oh yeah, Run.
Real ones
oh,
played
yeah.
Run.
Run was,
absolutely.
yeah.
And
One,
you kids
2,
nowadays
3.
GTA.
Although it's not even just Flash games. It was also like just
Fortnite.
web-based games have kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
No,
No.
I forgot what it's fucking called. I'm like, wow, I'm gonna be so mad at myself because I don't remember after the
I
show.
need to show you guys Girls Go Games because you guys don't understand that.
Well, no, because they were girl games. We're boy.
Boys.
Oh my god, it still exists.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Always play the-
Well, now it's like all
It's so
slop.
crazy how literally like across the internet
No,
there
this
are
is what
like
it always was.
Here's a game. Let's refresh the page. Take a shot every time Elsa's in the thumbnail. All right.
The games don't change, but
Let's see.
the games don't change.
Oh my god, just right there. There's what 4 I saw.
Wow. So this is what
I
girls
can't believe
play.
this game still works.
That's crazy.
This is what girls used to do.
Ice Queen Beauty Makeover.
Fuck. All right.
All right, let's give her a
Let's do some
makeover.
commentary right now.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in joining the? Oh,
guys.
Make beautiful outfits.
Guys.
Ice
Guys, we
Queen.
can't fucking do no, guys.
Oh,
hello, it's Elsa.
How long have we been going?
57 minutes.
Okay, go for a little more.
That's crazy. But it's honestly, it's such a like I'm gonna use it again. Tragedy that web-based games are just kind of faded. Like
Yeah,
Club
like-
Penguin, those games were just so good.
Well, they have like the remade.
I mean,
the remakes.
Did
yeah.
they?
Yeah,
Wait, they got
that's
taken
insane.
down like
there's another
years.
one.
Did they?
Yeah.
Because remember, like a few years ago, there was like the 2 big ones, and
There
they
was-
both got taken
Well,
down.
there was Club Penguin rewritten because it was like the reason they got rid of it was because they were selling the VIP still, and you could like Disney didn't want that.
Yeah.
But then they remade it where they just gave it to you, and then they were like, fine.
Well, no, because there was the one that they took down because there was a Disney logo at the bottom of one, like the corner
Yes,
of one
that too.
screen
Yeah,
somewhere,
there
and
was.
they were like, "Nope, bye."
Yeah.
Dum diddy dum dee. Sorry, I love that show.
Nah, bro. I had the Club Penguin like guidebook.
Yeah,
from the,
I had
like,
that
book
also.
fair.
Yeah.
I had the Pop Drop.
Oh my
I
god.
found it the
Yeah,
other day.
same. I had the Pop
I
Tropica
had the
guidebook.
Minecraft books from the book fair.
Yeah, I got those all. You
Like
got the poster that
I
came
saw
with
a
it.
video recently of someone trying to play Minecraft like to the book's
books?
instructions.
Yeah.
And it
Oh,
was
I've
like
seen
the
that one.
I see that.
weirdest fucking thing.
Oh my
So
god.
outdated.
They had them build like the dirt pillars and shit around the. I remember that.
I wish the book was like, oh, it's page 1, install mods.
Or the good old days of Minecraft before it was like like super updated to the point of like I could never play it without half the features.
Would you rather
Yeah.
bring back the like golden age of like Flash computer games or the golden age of mobile phone games like Temple Run, Jetpack Joyride?
Flash games.
Yeah,
Jump?
Flash games
games.
because all
Flash
those mobile
games.
games
Flash.
still exist. You can still just like get.
Well, yeah,
those
but now they
anywhere.
still have all the microtransactions. They
No, not
joined
the original
microtransactions.
games. Not like.
Jetpack Joyride and shit. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but even then, you don't have to get them.
But, like,
They're,
I
it's
would-
still all like the same games, regardless. Even if they add
Yeah.
shit you can buy.
Like I would kill a family to have Flash games back. Like,
Yes.
like
Yeah.
they got rid of Flash. They got rid of so much
What was
crap.
like? Did they ever give like a reason why?
They just stopped
Just didn't wanna-
supporting the tool.
Yeah,
they just wanna
it
keep
wasn't,
updating it.
Yeah, or it wasn't like profitable or anything.
And even Flash games, like Flash
Scratch.
animations too. Like I miss all of those. Like going on fucking Newgrounds.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my
Newgrounds
shit.
and fucking
You got-
addicting games.
Kids
Those
won't
are-
get it. They won't
No.
get it.
No, never.
Is it?
Oh,
Chuck, can you check if addicting games is still up?
I
so
really
curious.
hope so.
Please.
See, a lot of the websites are. It's just they're not the same.
Yeah, they've restored a couple of things, but
Exactly.
not
it's
a
a-
lot.
But even the ones they
That actually does
restore
look kind of similar.
aren't the
I don't
same.
know. I gotta.
yeah, they're
like
like,
they
different.
play completely differently than they used to.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
never mind. No, it's not the
Oh my
fucking
god!
same anymore.
Oh my god!
Never mind.
The game where you were a baby on a raft and you had to shoot at
Oh
each
my
other.
god, Raft Wars!
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit!
What was it called?
Raft Wars. That's what it's called. That
Dude, I love that game.
fuck, dude.
I
Oh,
even
and then you had the upgrades where you could get like the ones like hanging off the back, where it was where you could do it was be like it would go like tennis balls, then
Yes.
to like
Then,
baseballs,
like,
and then
baseballs.
You could get like the missiles or like the grenades. Yes.
Or,
Oh my
or
god.
the sandcastle game where you had to attack.
Yes,
You
oh
were a
my God.
sandcastle and you had to defend against the boats coming in.
Oh my god. Oh my god,
There's
dude.
these games now.
Not right now.
I'm voting.
I want those games.
I'm voting Raft Wars Game of the Year next year.
You didn't do the impossible quiz?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I've done the Impossible Quiz.
That's like.
I think everybody alive has done that once.
yeah.
Not the new generations.
No, they don't know about the world's hardest game.
Yeah.
They don't know about that.
They'll never understand.
I think I like broke an iPad once because of the world's hardest game.
Yeah.
Wait, let me play the game. 50 states.
50
Oh my
states.
god.
That would be a game you
Oh,
play.
what was Paperboy? Is that the guy's name? Like the one with the Fancy Pants with the orange pants.
Yeah,
Fancy
yeah.
Pants is fucking
Oh
great.
shit!
Uh,
Oh my god.
Can it be 2011 again?
Yeah,
Please.
I miss it.
Soon it will be.
Soon.
When we go back.
No.
No, really?
No.
Shit.
What were you saying?
I was gonna say I have noticed lately I've been seeing more and more Flash games being remade, but not like as like still web games. They're making them into like $2, $3, $5 like Steam games.
That's such.
Oh yeah, I've
The,
seen
like,
that.
The Last
Bullshit.
Stand. Remember that one? That was a zombie
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
I think that recently found its way onto Steam as like they
That's cool.
redid it
That's
as like a
good to-
normal game.
Yeah, that's
cool.
Well, that's what they did with
free.
what's
It's
the
like
one
a few
the one where
bucks.
you pick like which direction you want to go, and it's like the hand drawn. The guy with the stick guy as the main character. They released a collection on Steam.
Henry
Yes,
Stickmin,
yes.
Henry, yep.
Because those were all Flash games
Yep.
originally, right?
And they made them
like,
into a
the-
collection on
It's
Steam.
like that stuff's
Yes.
cool because I think it was like the original team also that was like
Yeah.
involved or at least partly
my
made
favorite like fact with Henry Stickmin that nobody really remembers or like just cares about is the same people that made those are the people that made Among Us.
it. Yeah, it's the one map in Among Us.
Oh,
The airship is
yeah.
from
Yeah, it's from the game.
what's it called? Yeah.
Oh. Oh, you're right. I didn't even know that.
Speaking
Wow,
of
that's
this,
so
guys, this has
crazy.
been a great discussion about
Yeah.
nostalgia, and unfortunately, you guys are gonna have nostalgia for us very soon because we are gonna have to end. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
this has been a very very wonderful episode. Hey, you guys got 4 new video games coming your way soon. That's
True.
it's gonna be
And
big.
hours of nostalgia to rewatch
Yes,
for you.
yeah,
Exactly.
Everything that we talked about today, you can rewatch all of it, relive all of
And
your
if,
nostalgia.
if you're one of the younger folks that didn't know what we were talking about for the last like 15 minutes,
Do some research. Find
look it
out.
up.
Yeah, look it
They're
up.
free on YouTube. The
Yeah.
Wayback Machine, all of that.
Yeah.
You can find it.
True.
Find your history.
Learn the real history.
Anyways,
Yeah.
thank you all for watching. As always, you guys
Yes.
can find us wherever you stream podcasts at The Salesman After Hours, and on all your social medias, that'll be at Salesman Pod.
Yes.
Like I always
Yeah.
say, you guys are smart. You know how to find it.
Yeah. And,
Anything
yeah.
else before we take off
Well-
forever? And by that, I mean a week.
Holy shit, I remember this game.
Well, my life is like a video game, guys. So
That's true.
That,
Is
that's
it-
all
Oh,
I have
we
to say.
circled it
We
back to
circled
it.
Back. We found it.
Jack, I have to ask though, how hard are you trying to beat the stage?
Good night.
I'm
goodbye.
still collecting
Goodbye.
coins.
As long as you're still collecting
I'm
coins,
still collecting coins. You
that's
know.
all I need to know. We will see you guys next week.
Have a
Good
good
night,
night.
everybody.
Have a good night,
Yes.
guys. Bye. Good night. Video game.